Time for the Behavior Bureau. Back with my co-host Samantha Shocker. Joining us, attorney Jenny Hutt, behavior expert Patti Wood, psychologist Wendy Walsh, author of the 30-Day Love Detox, and criminal investigator Deneen Manette, author of Ultimate Betrayal. There it is. We just heard Sylvie Cachet's mom confirm what this panel, the Behavior Bureaus, have been saying all along. Sylvie wanted a project in this guy. She didn't want intimacy. He was a bad boy. We went through all this stuff yesterday. But I want to show Patti something. Here's some more of the hotel surveillance tape from the night that Sylvie Cachet died. Let's go to it. Patti, we've looked at a lot of this stuff. We talked about him looking in the mirror. He's at the elevator now. Anything going on here?
Actually, look. Actually, he crosses his arms. He bends over. I actually have seen the full tape. You see, he bends over at the waist. When you're highly stressed, the cortisol level goes up, the adrenaline goes up, and you want to vomit. And here, he's symbolically saying, I'm going to throw up. I need to throw up. And you notice he went to a private space to show his true feelings that he wanted to throw up. This, to me, is the most revealing part of all this surveillance footage.
I agree with you. That is just think about people do and they this is so, I'm so upset.
Yes,
here he is also waiting for the, was that him waiting? That's this particular throw. It says it's him waiting at the hotel elevator. I think we've just seen that one.
Yes.
Give me the next one. Give me the next one. Well, let's see it again.
And that's...
what I want to talk to you guys about, there he is again, waiting for the elevator. We've seen this one a number of times. Look at those tapes. Let's put those tapes up. And Patti, I want you to comment on it. You're the expert in behavior and body language and whatnot. You mentioned last night how we see him touching his hair, looking at himself, checking to see that he's there.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And wiping away that look of guilt. Do I look guilty? Doing a self-comfort cue, you know, so it goes all the way to the back of the head. He's holding his head, trying to comfort himself in that situation. And you see the fact that in the videotapes, he keeps going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. What am I going to do? How am I going to deal with this? What am I going to do?
Okay, hold on. I want to see the check-in footage. Can you take us back to where he's actually checking into the hotel? Because my understanding is, Patti, you had some very acute observations of what he was doing at the registration desk. Well, why don't you walk us through it? Here it comes. There it is.
If you see the other video has his full body position and his feet are actually.
Now I've got him, Patti. I've got him hugging a pillow.
Yes.
He's hugging a pillow. What is all that about?
That's fear. And think about little kids and how they draw comfort from the teddy bear. The same thing. He's holding it over his ventral front. That's the most vulnerable part of the body. But also look at the way his feet are planted far apart. Normally I read body language from the feet up because the feet are the most honest portion of the body. That's an aggressive warrior stance. But there's a dichotomy. There's a dissonance there between that and the fear he's showing. So to me, it's saying he's made a decision that he's going to argue. He has to plan himself, but he's afraid of that decision. The bent over with the pillow.
I love the interpretation of his body positioning and whatnot, but how about this interpretation?
Okay.
He is afraid of what he's just done at the other apartment where he's burned the bed down.
Yes.
He's afraid his girlfriend's going to leave him, which he's been threatening to do for a while. He's taking planting his feet to fight this off.
Yes.
I wouldn't put that as somebody who's going to go commit a murder.
No, but we see that aggressive stance is interesting to me in juxtaposition with the fear. So he's both planted, I'm going to have to deal with this horrible situation, and he's fearful at the same time. That to me shows that he is absolutely confused and doesn't know what he's going to do.
Ambivalent. Ambivalent.
Yeah.
Your head vigorously, Patti, go ahead.
Well, I think there's another symbolism here. We've got this burning bed that predicated it, what came before they went to the hotel. Can you imagine the stress and the trauma of coming from your bed being on fire and then going into this hotel room? The stress of that, we haven't really discussed how that might have created a lot of tension in this relationship.
Yeah. If you have a question, anyone out there, a comment for the Behavior Bureau, tweet us at DrDrewHLN. Next, the 911 call is from the night Trayvon Martin died. Exactly who was yelling for the help? They were in court today. And later, a celebrity chef in tears, her husband's hand around her throat. Was it playful, as he claims? Back up to this.